Bing! Oh, you can see my desktop. Alright, we're on 16 of 81. Alright. Let's do a big one. The end of October year, 4,000 guests. I'm going to grab a quick water, because my throat is actually killing me. Anybody who's unsure as to why there's not been a stream in 100 years, I actually got ill around the New Year's, and I've still got a tiny bit of it, so my throat's just a little dry, and I'm going to go sort that out by getting a quick drink, so I will be right back momentarily. Okay, we're back. Alright, see you later, Binary Blob. I do apologise for how terrible those runs were. I know that's like a terrible sight to see. It's like watching your pet die. I'll promise I'll do better next time. Alright, let's just open this right away. Who cares? So you're gonna get 1,000 by the end of October year 4. Which may be a problem because this is the only space we have in the whole park. Get an information kiosk. Also, as this is 4 years, this is likely going to be the only scenario I do today, because it's a big one. Oh, nice. Try that again. Oh, I didn't get any money back for doing that. I should have just reconstructed it. Where's the money coming from? Top priority question. Okay, it's not from this, it's from rides. Guys, off to look at scenery right off the bat. So I'm going to try to not destroy as much of this as I can. I should actually check how much I can borrow as well. Right, only 10k more, so gotta be a little careful. Slow and steady. Don't go absolutely crazy with the spending. One right over here. Actually, it could fit up here between these two. So much for not fucking up the monuments. Whatever, this will be fine. Nothing got deleted, so it's not a problem. So we have these benches. These stony benches. Oh, fuck. Let me get these back in. Now I'm pretty sure those lamps didn't exist in the ancient Egyptian times. Wonder where the underground path goes. I guess that goes in here and comes up there. Let's see. Yep. So the good news is thanks to the game's code, trash cannot appear underground. Or vomit. Because if it did, you wouldn't be able to see it, there'd be no way to get to it. So the game thankfully does not put puke underground. Or garbage. However, they may immediately dump what they have as soon as they get out of the underground section. Put some litter bins all over the place. Gotta make sure this ancient Egyptian monument is kept nice and clean. I love that it's raining. Alright, Babby Coaster. Actually, maybe not a Babby Coaster, maybe a looping. You're gonna go in hard and strong right off the bat. You build a good old big bastard roller coaster. It probably will be fun. I'm not gonna do it right now because of where I am financially. I can't afford to take the risk. But probably later I'm probably gonna build shit around the coasters. Hold on. That'll give me enough space. I can only want it to be about 70 feet anyway. Alright. We have boosters. I'm going to put one here. Then we're going to go up a loop. Preferably to the right, actually. Got a nice full section right here. Just hold on. Have it here. It has been a while since I've had to build a coaster. I think that should be enough. If it's not, I can put a booster in. I gotta be careful with the cash. I'm already running out. This needs to make me money. So it better be really good. Kind of feels this is going to be really bad, actually. Oh, it's raining again. Appears to be very, very wet in this desert area. Hey Phoenix, how's it going? I guess we'll see how this is. It's probably trash. You see how it is so far. Okay, that's actually a problem. I actually cannot fit the exit anymore. I wasn't quite thinking that one through. Alright, let me back up a bit. Okay, that's too much. Sandy wedges. I'm okay. I just had some really terrible runs of Jazz Jackrabbit. Shit. It's not going to work the way I want it to. It's smaller. Okay, this legitimately needs to make money or we're in trouble. The exit still can't fit anywhere. Actually, no. The space here, I can make it fit round. We'll make this work. But I just gotta check that it works first. Let's save. New file. Pacific Pyramid. Oh, maybe a little too quick now. I might be betting the intense side actually. Or maybe not. 3.12 is still pretty nasty. Right, okay. Right, so it's good enough, but it's not actually good enough. If that makes any sense. So it functions, but I want to fix the ending. I'm going to be cheeky enough to fit in a loop here. I don't know if it's going too slow at that point. There we go. That was something I wanted. Because it's been raining an awful lot. So, I wanted a kiosk. And it will never rain again. Just watch. Actually, I really should charge this from maps. It's because we're running low on cash. Let's try this again. We get it to the end, that is. I'm getting a bit dicey. Spending a wee bit too much money. Yeah, I bet any money it's not gonna rain anymore. That was the one spout of rain we're gonna ever get. This may be too slow. Oh no, it's actually kind of perfect, speed-wise. That actually seems not too bad. Let's move up to 3.33. Alright. So one last thing I want to change. It's right here. It says booster. Increase it to 36 miles an hour. So it gets over that loop a little easier. Alright. No. Change the entrance and exit since we now have a gap here. Shit. There we go. Hopefully... Yeah, I'm not constructing, I'm just leading the path. Oh, that's actually really low down. I completely forgot it was low down. Hey, Mug. How's it going? Still getting mad at Awesome Knots? Fair enough, that's understandable. It's been forever since I've actually played Awesome Knots. Like, quite a number of years. And I used to actually really like it. Alright. Get your fucking arse on the roller coaster. Because I need fucking money. I'm poor as fuck. Right. It's a good thing this is a 4-year map because I'm going to be struggling a wee bit. In fact, yeah, I was going to say, fuck it. Do not give me any coasters, please. You have tons of coasters and none of which I need to build. But yep, I plan on playing through every Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 scenario. We're on scenario 16 of 81. So it's quite a long. It's going to be quite a long set of streams. It's actually one of the few streams I'm saving on Twitch. I think the Roller Coaster Tycoon streams have been pretty good, personally. Alright, hold up. I'm also going to have to Minimize the funding in that one because we are getting drained. I really wish I'd caught that roller coaster research before it happened. Because I don't need a mini suspended roller coaster, it's not going to help. We have no staff either. Hey, you saw it. It rained twice. It actually rained twice. So I thought I could exploit it. Let me hit the speed button actually, just a little bit. I'm thinking we may have to keep this on for a little while. Just have it fast forwarding for a bit. Oh, we are just not getting a profit. This is probably because of where I built it. It's kind of a dumb place to put it, let's be honest. Alright, well it's summer so it shouldn't rain. We need one mechanic. Like if it rains then I'm in the money, but it needs to rain. Yeah, I'm playing open Roller Coaster Tycoon because I think the stream would die if I had to like try to think of things to talk about for 4 hours straight while we wait for money to roll in. Some streamers can do it, and it's actually kind of, I envy them a bit that they can do that. Doesn't matter what type of game it is, they can just keep talking for hours. Even if nothing's happening. The speed up button definitely makes things a little more bearable. When did I restart a chip shop? I mean, it's weird. Like when I'm in a call with Tatsu, I can usually talk about complete bollocks for hours on end. But when I'm doing a stream where I should be constantly communicating with the stream, I end up just getting a massive brain fart and I'm not sure what to talk about. I mean, with some games it's understandable if somebody was quiet, but with a game like this, conversation of some kind is required. But like, I don't feel like being one of those people that are just like, lol, here's a random topic to talk about. It's got nothing to do with nothing. But I'm just going to talk about it. That's a really weird queue path. I do notice dead air more often now when it comes to games like this, so I always want to like jump right on it. I suppose I can discuss the whole speedrun quest thing I've got going. There's more information down at the bottom, but basically the plan is I was going to do this last year, but didn't because of a lot of obligations. But I've noticed when it comes to speedrunning, I like learning new runs. Like, I think that's probably the most fun part is just learning how to do a new run. And I like just casually running and not going for world records. So the whole speedrun quest thing is I'm going to try and pick up games that I don't know the run for, learn them, and then try to get a half decent time. I have one game on the list at the moment, but I'm probably going to put more on it. It's not all going to happen in one stream. It's not going to be like the 12-hour challenge. It might go over multiple streams. But I'm going to learn a run, and I'm going to try to get a half-decent time. And once I'm satisfied and have a half-decent time, I'm going to move on to the next one, and then the next one. And if you're subscribed, you get to pick a game. Just as long as you're not picking, like, Animal Crossing all items or anything to that degree. But that's kind of the game plan. Any ideas on other games? Right, in terms of what I want to avoid, I'd prefer not to have to do a massive 8-hour speedrun. The shorter the run, the better. I've got a few ideas after Super Mario Brothers. I know you would pick Chip's Challenge. I knew you would. Which, I don't know, maybe I will one day. Maybe I will legitimately learn Chip's Challenge. What the hell is underneath my chair? There's a wire underneath my chair. It wasn't here before. So, I'm thinking next stream, that's when I'm going to start up the, oh, enable Twitch integration. Where is it? Where's the button? It's not there. The button for Twitch integration isn't there. I guess it just doesn't work. Borderlands 2. Oh no, I'm not picking that one up again. Actually, to be honest, it feels more safe now, Borderlands 2. A lot more broken, a lot more safer to get through it than it was before. I might legit just go back and play a run of it. Okay, we're starting to like sink into the money now, which is good. I'm going to build something at the entrance, which I should have done at the beginning, but didn't. Well, I can still go for RPGs. There's really no genre that's off limits. Okay, that's not going to go on the plan at all. But it's just that I'm unlikely to, like, I'm less likely to do it if it's like 8 hours long. It's not saying that it's outside the realm of possibility. If it's an interesting enough run and it's 8 hours long, I could look into it. But it probably won't be my only game choice that I have running. Like if somebody says do Final Fantasy 7 and I choose to do Final Fantasy 7, I'm likely going to have another game that I'm also learning, because learning both is quite tiring, because 7 is just a long game. Okay, so here's another thing that I'll have to make sure on. If there is a game suggestion, or if there's a game I'm interested in, I'm going to have to, at the very least, have played it casually. And I have never, ever played Super Metroid. I know to a lot of people that sounds like an absolute sin, but I have never played Super Metroid. This is quite a big ride for somebody who was going to make a small ride. This better be the best fucking ride of all time. Because if it isn't, we're in trouble. Actually, we're not really in trouble. This I actually think should be fine. But yeah, that's what I want to do this year. I want to do the speedrunning challenge. I want to try to see if I can get as many games under my belt as possible. Because as I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, I do still like speedrunning. I know this Jazz run was just frustrating as fuck, but it's still something I enjoy. And I have been meaning to get back into it like properly, constantly. So this should pull me back in. Yeah, it takes a little bit of a long time to go back to the exit, I think. Slide around the pyramid. That's such a common name, but we'll do it. Well, not a common name, but simple name. Simple name is the one I should use. What? Low? You having a giggle, mate? How is this a low? Are you kidding? Does it really not get enough of a fucking drop? Must not have enough of a drop. I thought that was actually plenty. Oh wait, I just realised I don't actually have any steep drops. They're all just casual drops. That's probably part of the reason why that sucks. Alright, okay, we'll fix that. That'll be fine. This is going to be a problem here, unfortunately. So I've got a different idea for this section. What I'm going to do here is right here, we're going to actually go straight back up. And we're going to go straight down. Right. Now we shouldn't get... Now it should be okay. Whoa, how did I do that? Alright, surely that's much better. There we go. That's the numbers I was looking for. Yeah, I just didn't have any steep drops, so. I also finally got myself a speedrun.com account. I don't know how to add my current runs on the website since people have already added my name on it. Okay. So we haven't had rain since that initial period, because of course we haven't. Oh yeah, it was... the website was kind of broken. I could have picked a better time to actually make an account. I'm gonna bust this open. It's just a wall, nobody's gonna miss it. Slow down. Oh Jesus. People are actually getting on this. There was actually a lot of surprising runs this GDQ. I thought this GDQ was like super strong this year. That's just an edgy Ferris wheel. Alright, I can start paying back some of this loan. Thank goodness. Maybe reset to maximum funding. Should be alright. But, let me think. I actually need to get the schedule up to see if I can pick the ones. AGDQ 2018. Beep beep beep. Alright, let's see. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy was a good opener. I then stopped watching it for a bit. The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim speedrun was a fucking disaster, but it was also kind of funny because of how much a disaster it was. Usually Skyrim speedruns are boring as hell for me to watch, but I think the fact that this became an absolute disaster is probably why I enjoyed it. I mean, it wasn't a complete disaster. A lot of things did go right, but a lot of things also went wrong. You know things are going really well if you have to put in a God mode cheat just to finish the run. F-Zero GX. I didn't realize it was an all tracks time attack. It's still impressive to watch, but I actually thought it was the main story on the hardest mode. I don't know why I assumed that. It didn't say it on the thing. But didn't watch Ukulele. I kind of watched Blasphemous Zero, but I wasn't really focusing on it. Have zero interest in Arkham Asylum. There's something that just bores me about Arkham Asylum. I get that this just means it's not a game for me. Also, I'm glad that this is raining. Little Big Planet 2. The thing is, like, the Skyrim speedrun is thankfully like a good kind of train wreck. They're kind of just laughing about the fact that it's a train wreck rather than getting upset about it. So that helps. Pretty 2, didn't watch that. Didn't watch Battle Block Theatre. I would have, but I think I was in bed when that was on. Let me just jump ahead to a run that I did see. The Donkey Kong Country Reverse Boss Order I was interested in. Wasn't super. Like, as soon as I realised what it is that they did to actually get to do their bosses in reverse order, a lot of it just kind of fell into place like a normal speedrun for Donkey Kong Country. Not saying it wasn't a good run, because it was still a good run, but it's just, for some reason I was expecting more. Alright, let's see. Yeah, it's also very runner dependent. If a runner is really boring or really cringy, depending, which is not a word I like using, but there's definitely a couple of people that could be described as cringy. Then I have issues. But was it actually good this year? Because the previous years they kept trying to run Risk of Rain, it was terrible. I think the first year they tried to run it, they died at the final level, so they couldn't finish the run. And on the second year, nobody could see what the hell was going on because everybody was a single pixel on the screen. Sonic Mania was a good run, no surprises there. No real bias or anything, but the couch commentary was really good for Sonic Mania. I tuned out for Mega Man X4 because I've seen that so many times, but I had to watch the Mega Man X race, which was pretty good. Then I tuned out again. I came back just after Rayman had finished, which kind of sucked because I wanted to see Rayman, but I missed Rayman. The Genesis block was actually kind of good, despite that. Like the small Genesis weird limbed block with Dynamite Heady, and Rystar and Gargoyles. After that, I just kind of left it running in the background, because it was the super end of the rest of the runs. I caught some of the Left 4 Dead 2, but didn't catch all of it. Apparently, Resident Evil 7 was an extremely good run. I have no idea. I had to go to bed right as that one started. How did I click that guy? Did you see that? Magically clicked on that guy from under the ground. Alright, the good news is, it looks like we're stabilizing in the game. So one of the problems with this map is its size. I can't actually expand this map. Oh, I can. Oh, never mind. Shut the fuck up, Vortel. You can buy all of this for a low, low price of £15 a square. You're an idiot, Vortel. You're an actual idiot. I don't know why I had it in my head that I couldn't buy any of this. I caught Blood to the Chosen afterwards because it's Cube Face, so I had to watch it. Because Cube Face is a boy. I came in just at the like I caught the I just caught the Batman the video game race, which by the way, really fucking close race. I don't know how many people were around during the whole Batman the video game competition that was going on. There was a lot of people involved. There was Dexter, there was Funk Doc, there was I think there was one other person, I don't remember their name. There was a lot of people competing for the world record position in that game. It's quite nuts for a little bit of time. Right. Battletoads Arcade was, well, it was PJ, so it was fun. Normal Battletoads, the Mexican runner was a good run. Dragon Warrior, I was actually surprised at. I actually liked the Dragon Warrior run, because it was entirely RNG manipulation, and I don't think anything ever went wrong. I think for the entire breadth of the entire run of Dragon Warrior, the RNG manipulation was perfect. So that's a pretty good run to watch. I saw the Strider tutorial, and that was actually one game I was tempted to just speedrun on stream, but I decided against it. Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, now that was a nice good run. Speaking of, Mug got a shout out during that one. See, at this point in the game, I'm like, this is what I need to be doing more often. I've not got the fast forward button on, but I'm at least conversing about shit while this stuff is just happening. I could hit the fast forward and just let it go, but this is the kind of flow that I want the streams to be. I need to do more often. Just stick this right somewhere. Probably here, actually. Pirate ship in the middle of Egypt. Seems to be right to me. I was actually going to bring that up in a minute. The Yoshi's Island race, it was good, but I've seen the Warpless race quite a bit, so I just kind of had it on the background and just watching every so often to see how good it was. As someone who has not played Super Mario Sunshine, the 120 shines bowled the shit out of me, so I left it. Had zero interest in watching it. And unfortunately, because of how long it went on for, I wasn't able to watch a lot of the awful games. So I do need to, at some point, go back and watch all the awful games. The only awful game that I managed to watch was Titanic. Let's see what else we got here. Moving along the list. Right, I came in at about Dishonored because I had to catch Duke Nukem 3D, and the Duke Nukem 3D run was, as usual, really fast, really good. But the Duke Nukem 3D run this year for the episodes 1 to 3 was super strong. Yeah, somebody speedrun Titanic. That really awful Chinese bootleg based on the movie for the NES. So Duke Nukem 3D run was good. Didn't watch the Jedi Knight, I had to go do something. Came back for the Wanna Be the Boshi. Wanna Be the Boshi was alright. The puns were like, the jokes were really bad, but I tried to drown those out. The end is nigh. I actually still need to play that game, so I never watched it. Not really interested in Ori and the Blind Forest. Came back in during Owlboy, which, by the way, Owlboy is one of those games that doesn't seem very interesting to play, but it just looks absolutely fucking amazing. I wish my pixel art could be anywhere near as good as Owlboy's. I Want to Run the Marathon was actually pretty good as well. Again, the jokes were dumb because it was the other run was BBF again, but I think the run was fun. There was a fair amount of energy. Quantum Conundrum, not really interested. It's not that interesting a run, and I don't know how it managed to get in again. Personal opinion here, but I feel like Quantum Conundrum, there's a lot of it is just box floating and hovering and being tossed around while standing on a box. I mean, if the run was 15 minutes, that'd be fine, but it was 45 minutes. I don't know, it just doesn't seem as interesting as other games they could have put in there. Right, this is when I stopped watching it for a bit. I missed the Dragon's Wonder Boy, the Dragon's Trap. I wanted to actually watch that. I like my Wonder Boy games. I came in during Super Monkey Ball again. I mean, Super Monkey Ball is always kind of amusing to watch. Watched the Buff by Sleep. Disappeared for the Pokemon Black and White 2. But I definitely had to come back for the Mega Man 1 and 3 Team Relay Race. That was... I feel bad for Cool Kid. Cool Kid was in the lead. His team was in the lead by a country mile thanks to Cool Kid. Well, it wasn't a country mile, but he was in the lead thanks to Cool Kid. And then the lead was just lost. So, his team didn't come first. That kind of sucked, but overall, good race. Fun time. Then there was the Mike Tyson's Punch-Out plus Super Punch-Out, which was, again, another fun thing to watch. I love Punch-Out games, so that was good to watch. Then I had to leave again because it was Ocarina of Time 100%. Not interested, seen it before, seen it a million times, don't want to see it again, we're good. We don't need to see any more Ocarina of Time. Then I disappeared again. I came back in during Warcraft 3. I don't know who was on the couch, but he annoyed me a little bit. I wasn't a fan. I mean, the run wasn't bad. I wasn't just a fan of whoever was on the couch was getting a little too excited. A little overhyping things that were going on the screen. But otherwise, it was fine. That's when I had to leave the house for a bit, and then came back in Final Fantasy IV. Final Fantasy IV was a good run. I haven't actually sat down and watched a Final Fantasy IV run since playing the game, which was like 2 years ago. So it was just interesting watching an actual run for once. A Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past randomizer. Good run. Good race. I love A Link to the Past randomizer. I love Christozoan. I love Andy. So that was just a good time. Super Mario World No Cape No Star World race was also good. It was actually really kind of amusing how close they all were when they finished the first castle. They were like right next to each other. Super Jam World 2. It was good. And I heard the Breath of the Wild run was actually not too bad, but I never watched the whole thing. I watched like half of it, and the half of it I was watching did seem alright. That was also when they hit the 2 million mark. I actually don't know what the final total was for HDQ this year. I missed the final score. But I know they hit 2 million at that point. But overall, from what I've seen, GDQ was strong this year. I liked it. And it also makes me feel good that whenever those complete shitlords want to make the cringe compilations and they can't, because barely anything happened. That's my favourite thing. Although at the same time, I imagine what's probably going to happen, and this is a little unfortunate, is they're probably going to just add the fact that transgender people were at the event and just call that cringe in itself. Because there were a lot of transgenders this year at the event. And I have absolutely no problem with that whatsoever. But there were actually quite a bit. And people were wondering why we decided to block off Twitch chat unless you subscribe. Gee, I wonder why. Maybe you can go be an asshole somewhere else. Oh. I almost dropped frames. I never actually saw... I only came in at the end of Dark Souls 3, and apparently the runner was hot. If it is the game I'm thinking of. She was, but I don't know about the run itself. It may be... Oh, I mean, did I drop frames? Because according to OBS I didn't. But the green square went red very briefly, so I thought I dropped a frame. But I didn't. Okay, we're now making plenty of money. I think all the worries are gone. Now we just need to work on getting ourselves to maximum power. Oh, really? Huh. Interesting. Oh, 2.261 mil. Does that actually beat the previous best? Because the previous best I know was 2.2 mil, but I don't know what it was in the tens of thousands. Although I don't imagine it's all completely tallied up yet. I think there might be more money coming in from other organizations to round it off. That's interesting. Like, I never had the chat up. I have no fucking reason to have Twitch chat up or any chat up during HDQ. I paid $4.99 to say the N-word on stream. Although I did turn it on a couple of times. Twitch chat wasn't as, like... I wanted to see how bad it was, but when I saw that it was sub-only, it definitely is not even remotely close to as bad as it used to be. Okay, when am I going to put you? I've got an idea actually. This could work. Oh, that's actually going straight into the statue. Maybe not. Maybe I move it over one. There. Okay, I actually don't know what this water slide is, perspective-wise. So I want to kind of feed this in through here and bring it around. Alright, see you later, Phoenix. So I heard everybody was having, like, everybody outside the event was having a really good time. And I'm constantly debate if I'm ever going to go to another GDQ ever again. Like, money-wise, it's just not a good idea for me to go again at the moment. Oh, we can't destroy that. That needs to stay. I think in all honesty, I just need to move to America already. You know, after Trump's done. After we're done with Donald Trump. After all those memes are put to bed. Oh, we're in the red. I'm just gonna run into that regardless. I could always just go to ESA instead. I don't know though, it's gonna be weird considering I'm streaming right now, but I'm completely and utterly socially inept, which is actually part of the issue with the AGDQ. I didn't really speak to anybody. Unless they came to speak to me, but nobody really came to speak to me. That was kind of why, when my run happened, the couch was basically dead. No, I don't want to be. I don't want to sound too hopeful. I don't want to put hope in people's heads, but I feel like that is not going to happen. The net neutrality thing. I know it's scary, but I feel like there are enough people in power, in play, to stop that from actually happening, because that's fucking stupid. The whole net neutrality thing is an absolute joke. But yeah, I'm socially inept, so if I was to go to ESA, I'd probably not speak to anybody, which would completely waste time. Like, I don't go to conventions either. I just can't stand large crowds of people. It's just the kind of person I am. I don't like the way this is turning out. I'm going to back up a bit. Speaking of Planet Coaster, I need to actually finish that game. I never actually finished it. I think that may be too fast, but if that works, that'll be great. Surrounded by thousands of little kids. Maybe you shouldn't go to Main Con. Sorry. Sorry, bad meme. I was kind of invited to go to, that is what it was. Alright. I was invited to go to an anime convention. And that's probably the worst thing you could ever invite me to. One, because it's a convention, and two, because it's anime. No thank you. Not interested. Just, no, not today. Not ever. Goodbye. But yeah, even though the GDQ technically isn't a convention, I kind of treated it as such because at the time I was there, it was really crowded. Like, I honestly banked on GDQ 2014 being similar to GDQ 2013, which was much smaller. And like, I'm one of those fuckers that's just like the old AGQs was better, and that's subjective. But there was a different feeling to the old GDQs that you do not get as much anymore. That's not to say that the new GDQs are terrible, but it's a lot more of a cool hangout, general, just nerds coming together doing a small thing for charity. Now it just feels like this whole big deal, and you have to be PC as fuck, and it does feel like you're more on stage than you are performing for a bunch of friends. Oh, I can only imagine how bad the panels were. Do you know what game I need to pick up when it comes out? I don't know if it's already out. Is it out already? Let's see. It's not out. Okay. I need to pick up Dragon Ball FighterZ. Just to see what that's all about. Just as we're talking about conventions and anime, I guess. Oh jeez, no. God. I would not be able to stomach that. I'd have to leave. Okay, that's too soon. Well, I mean, Budokai 3 is simple enough, so if we're looking for a more complex fighter than Budokai 3, I imagine it would probably live up to it. If it is better than Budokai 3, though, I'll be happy because Budokai 3 is still my favourite. But I've saw a lot of things in the game, and that might actually be up my alley. I might enjoy it. Definitely more than Xenoverse, which is just find the cheesy character and just cheese the video game. feeling this coaster is not going to work. I mean, it will function, but whether or not it's actually got good stats, I don't know. One more? Ah, come on. We're deep in the red again. Yeah, I didn't bother getting the beta or anything, so I'll only get to try it when it comes out. I don't know if I can get it just now, but I think I'll just wait until it actually comes out. I'll just watch people play the game when they can stream it, and then make a decision. I haven't had a good fighter in fucking ages. Though to be fair, I'm not generally into fighters. Like I haven't played Street Fighter. I haven't played Mortal Kombat. I haven't played Tekken. Pretty sure the only actual fighter I've given any time to is Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. Oh, and Smash Brothers. Definitely Smash Brothers. The best fighter of them all. Oh, that feels too fast. Oh, baby. Alright, good luck, Ride. That's a little too sharp. That may not be good enough. I guess we'll see. Budokai 3, I've always said, is probably one of the best ones of all the Dragon Ball Z fighting games. Oh, nice. That's actually not too bad. Personal opinion here. I was never into the Budokai Tenkaichi games. The one where you have kind of free reign of your surrounding. You can go in any direction you want. I've never really been too big into those. I think the reason I was into Budokai 3 so much is that it was just actually fairly simple to pick up and play. And there was a lot of my friends at the time liked the game, so I just got super into the damn thing. It's so many fucking characters. Oh, not Final Bout. Oh no, I knew somebody who had Final Bout, and they loved that game. Archie, I don't know if I'll ever see you again, but I'm sorry that Final Bout was the only fighting game you had. Yeah, I saw him play Final Bout and I was immediately, nope, not interested at all. Not even gonna attempt to try to play this game. You can have your game. We're not playing two-player. Well, should probably expand this place at some point. It's actually not too expensive to buy land on this map. I'll look into it. Hit the fast forward button for a little while. Not much else going on here. Actually, did I research anything? Log flume. Okay. Anything else? Nope. Alright. Okay, so we'll expand the land a wee bit. I think of what direction. Maybe over here I could put a log flume. Oh yeah, I remember those DBZ Game Boy games. I never actually played any of them. I have no idea if they were actually any good. I should actually probably mention this now. I mentioned on Twitter that we're doing renovations in the house, and so the stream will be up in the air. Turns out we weren't doing renovations when I said we were. The renovations are happening basically today. So for at least a week, streams will be up in the air as to whether or not I'll be able to do it. We're getting a new kitchen, maybe. Could really fucking do with one. I think after I buy this nice roll, there should be enough space for a log flume. But I really do want to make streaming like something I do much more frequently. I don't want to put in a schedule because I'm so unlikely to keep to that schedule. With the way my work is and the way my sleeping pattern tends to be, I'm probably going to end up missing days quite often. But instead I'll just try to stream as often as I can. At least 4 hours a day. 4 hours minimum. If I feel like I'll go on for longer, but I usually want to try to get at least 4 hours in. Let's get a log flume. Wow, Vash Fash, that BM. You're not far off though. In fact, you probably hear the bonfire barrel going off every day. I have to keep apologizing for it. I do not have the money for this. I should probably just leave this and fast forward. Dang it. I'm trying to be a smart ass there. Guess I can do it here. Nope. Alright, okay. I need to put that a little further forward. Get up there, turn it here, straight down in the ground. Camera at the end, which is going to be great because it's going to be taking the picture of the back of people's heads, but nobody in this game cares. And done. That'll do. Right, slow down. Lower the amount of boats to like 16. I think that'll do. I'm just gonna open it. This is fine. This raid's not gonna be a problem. I say that, and this will be the first ever log flume that just fucking explodes. Actually, I really should just put that at the end of the path, like that. The AI will be more likely to go on the pathway if it's right there. Oh, fuck, don't! Forgot to up my price. There we go. Alright, now we just need 200 more guests to fit in this thing. Which isn't going to be too hard. For some reason, part of me thought this was actually going to be a complex map, but it really wasn't. Okay, complex compared to other Roller Coaster Tycoon maps. This Roller Coaster Tycoon isn't super complex once you understand how all of it works. Oh, maybe we can run rapids. I'll build a layer. Alright. Let's see, what else can I build here? I can build this fucking thing. This is a freebie raid. This is a raid you build whenever you just want to not give a shit. This costs a little bit to build it, but it's simple enough. Alright, may actually be a little pricey. Fast forward, let's go. Okay, this is actually a lot more expensive than I remember it being. I take back what I said. This is only cheap if you lack any form of creativity. Yeah, this version can only go straight up, I can't like curve over. I think that should be enough. I hope it is. Well, that's more than enough. $76 miles per hour. Huh. Okay. There's just too much at the top. Alright. Let's see if that is any better. This should bring us very close. 76 miles per hour. I can think of a few boys that would be into that. I wonder if they're in the chat right now. They probably are, but they're not going to say anything because they're afraid I'm calling them out. This is a bit of a long queue path for something that isn't actually that exciting. You know, funnily enough, that sounds like something they would say. Like, I think we're having a discussion today, or at least people were trying to convince me on why big, muscular, burly men are always great. And I had to disagree. That's actually quite a common argument we have, to be honest. Ooh, I feel like I got a little closer. By the way, Bahamut, it probably isn't who you actually think it is. If his name begins with F, then it is not who you think it is. Not this time, anyway. Oh, go-karts! We finally got a cheat code. Mission is over. Challenge is removed. Right, we're going to have a race around the pyramids. That's just required. And we start the race on an uphill. Probably not the best choice. We've already hit a snag. I could fix that snag by just completely rebuilding the path, actually. And of course, everybody under the sun walks on it right as I'm getting ready to delete it. Oh, I forgot the dodge jumps were there. You know what, we're going to sneak into the pyramid. That's what we're going to do. Alright, and there we go. Simple, but it will bring in all the money. Because this is... Go-karts is such a big cheat code, I love it. Actually, let me delete that line. I'm going to put this out here. There we go. Now, people will run into it more often now. Oh, go-karts are broken, especially if I actually up the price and don't keep them as they are. I'm pretty sure I could charge $4.50 and people will not complain. Go-karts in this game are just the ultimate cheat code. People just love them. Doesn't matter how shit they are. The only thing more broken than a go-kart is a maze. Because people will always go on mazes. Even if they're one tile long. And will generally always be excited about going on it. So it's a great way to generate money. You just create a row of mazes with a single entrance and a single exit and just have it go. You can make an entire park filled with nothing but mazes and probably be successful. I don't know if Mug is still in here. I know he said that nobody's played Sims 1 or The Sims in general. But there was a streamer called Monotone Tim who did The Sims. Who else did The Sims? There was one other streamer I saw that did The Sims, but I don't remember who it was. Holy fuck, this is popular. Probably because I'm only charging £2 for this type of ride. Man, this map is pretty finished, to be honest. I just gotta get the guest number. Alright, let's actually work on that. Alright, I'm a little more pro than I thought it was. Let's actually get the general thoughts to see what's going on. Scenery, running out of cash, nothing I can do about that. Libby coaster, mini coaster, clean and tidy. Toilet. The only actual possible issue, and it's not really much. Oh, there's balloons! Alright, I'm trying to think. What can I make a stupid contest out of? Anime versus cartoons. Anime versus Western animation. Let's go. Right, I gotta be careful how I position these. I gotta make sure anime is like trapped in a corner where nobody can buy any. Okay, if I put this here... Actually, that's kind of unfair. Let me think. Maybe I could put them both together, like right next to each other here. Let's open that up and close it real quick. Put another one down. Alright. So they've got just about as much chance of getting a red balloon as a blue balloon. So let's see what is actually the best form of animation. Western cartoons or anime. Why do I call them Western? Oh, because that's the West. I'm an idiot. I forgot where I was in the world. I had this map in my head. For some reason I thought Japan was to the West. I always get my lefts and rights and wests and easts confused. All the time. I'm really bad for it. In fact, I'm pretty sure I've gotten people killed by getting mixed up. Not in real life, I mean in video games. Haven't accidentally killed a man because I told him to go west when he should have went east. I'll do a little thing over here to put something else here, basically, because this is kind of empty. I've only got a path to go to one ride over here. Oh, I didn't do advertising because I didn't have the money. Okie dokie. Yeah, I'm running out of things to do again. This park is pretty much solved. What else can I build? I'll have at least one more roller coaster project, so I guess I'll build one of these. So let's speed it up and get the money coming in. Start buying more of the park. I love that faint scream that just keeps repeating. Yeah, I didn't think that was an even purchase. That reminds me, I think after the stream I need to check if King Dime has actually played through my the Joy of Mapping and got into my map yet. I doubt he has, because he's a lazy piece of shit. I don't know he was a GDQ, so I think that's part of the reason why he might not have done it yet. I'm also not entirely sure how Alfonso managed to get ammo starved, but I fixed it anyway. Alright. This should be more than enough land to build the coaster. Still October year 4, correct? Yeah, okay. If I misread then it was year 3, I'd be in deep trouble. I'd have to be very fast. Yeah, one more row, then I'll build the coaster of my dreams. Well, I say that, I don't actually like roller coasters, so I wouldn't really build much. But we'll try and see if we can go for a 7. See if we can get a 7 rating. Comes the money. Right, cool. Alright, that's more than enough space. Okay, now how am I going to do this? Actually, what do I want to build first? Vertical drop. Okay, I want to build a corkscrew. I'm going to build a corkscrew. I haven't done that in a while. And I'm not going to use one of the very cheap and quick powered launch corkscrew coasters. Right, fast forward because I forgot we're all on money. I still haven't got all S ranks in Cuphead. I think I was planning on doing that and completely forgot. How high does this go? There we go. So, 130 feet. Alright, this will be a good coaster, don't worry. I'll be sure of it. Oh, wait. Oh, feck. Half corkscrew. And then half loop. Yeah, I thought it was 5, I suppose. Crud. Alright, so my initial plan was dead. I'll do that later on. I think that will do. Although I think that might be out of the map. Oh no, it made it. That should be enough. Ooh, something like this may be too much. We'll see what happens though. Slow down a little bit, we have plenty of money. Alright, now we're out of money. We're in Junior 4. That actually came to me quite quick. Oh, we don't have the... Ooh, we actually don't have... We're not sitting on 1,000. So I don't want to call this safe yet. It doesn't seem like it's too crowded, so I'm a little surprised. Let me delete some of this real quick so I can buy the advertisement. Nope, large. And then... Oop, or maybe not. I wonder if I can get away with this. I want to try something, but I don't think it will work. Not there. Definitely won't work if I do it there. Half loop up. Will fit here, I doubt it will fit here. Nah, okay. Maybe if I go a bit further forward, half loop. Followed by a corkscrew left. This looks like it may be a bit fucking insane, to be honest. Hey Chifo, how's it going, my man? Alright, we're at 950. I'll be kind of amazed if this works. I feel like this is just going to be too insane. Oops, nope. 25. Nope. 30. There we go. do a corkscrew to the right. Then we have too many corkscrews. I think after I build this, I need to slow down just a tad. In fact, I may just finish off what we have so far, just to see what rating we have at the moment before I try to quote-unquote improve this pile of garbage that I call a roller coaster. Because I'm running it in September, and I don't want September to be a wake-up call, so don't wake me up when September ends. Sorry, never mind. Let's go. Get this thing finished. Dang it! I just want to see how bad it is. To be honest, I'm not that worried about it. If this raid turns out to be garbage, fine. I'll sell it and just use the rest of the money to advertise for the park. I think an accident may happen. I hope it doesn't, because this would kind of suck right at the end if that was to happen. Oh man. US copy Herc's Adventures. I'm under the assumption that means it's the fastest version, being at 60 FPS. What's this one? The mini roller coaster. I'll do a quick advertisement for the mini coaster. Still very good at naming rides, as you can see. Yeah, from now on, the money's only going into marketing. If this thing just doesn't work, I'm gonna have to just destroy it. But this dip should be fine, but I don't know about this turn and do a corkscrew. Oh god. Ooh, that's too fast. Ooh, that's too fast. If this somehow has like amazing stats, I'm going to be quite surprised. Ow! Owie, that's a 5. That's not going to work. That is absolutely not going to work. Okay. Alright, vertical G's. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. This goes all over the shop. Yeah, alright, okay. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's say we tone it down, maybe just a smidget. So I could do something similar to what I did before, now that it's a bit slower. Let me get an advertisement going real quick. That's all the time we've got left, so fingers crossed this happens. Just delete this. Oh crap. Where's that mini coaster? It's right there. Great, there's a loop in the way now. Yeah, that loop's just gonna be in the way. We can S-bend it. Nope, can't even S-bend it. Alright, I'll have to move that one square and then do the corkscrew thing. No, it's still not enough. Oh, because I'm actually an idiot. Did you guys know that? I'm actually a little worried. This is not going up in terms of guest count. It's worrying me immensely. Okay, if I make that a small turn, that is actually not going to work. But I'm kind of running out of options to fit this thing in. Hello, viewer count. Why are you not rising? Not viewer count. The viewer count, viewer count is how it always is. Why is my park guest count not rising? I mean, it's already free. That's pointless. Here, have some free burgers. Get in here now. Okay, that's still a bit on the high side. Oh, it's just climbing. It's just climbing. It just keeps getting worse the longer it goes. This coaster's terrible. I fucked it up so badly. Maybe I should have built a vertical drop roller coaster. That seems to be what I'm building here. Let me try this from the beginning. I can't fix it now. I've fucked it up too much. Just build this one instead. I need more advertisers. You need to get them in now. Go-karts. That'll bring people in. We really have 4 weeks left, so I shouldn't do it for any longer than that. This one I can make ultra fucking high. And then just go wee straight down. Telling you right now, I'd never go on a ride like this. I don't know how people can go on rides like this. Okay, we're at 1,000. Probably gonna be successful now. The laziest, just bunch of helix. That's how you know your raid is good, when you just put a million helixes right next to each other. Alright. Let's test this thing out. This should be better, surprisingly. And it holds him, and then it drops him in. Oh no! Oh, okay. I thought I had the fast forward button pushed. I don't. Right, that's killing people. That is. Yes. I'm fucking good at Roller Coaster Tycoon. Yeesh. That was a lot faster than I thought it would be. I actually want to know what the fucking final number is. Excuse me? How does that happen? How does that happen? It's nearly a 7. It may as well be a 7. How did I do that? There is no reason that raid should have ever worked. Oh, I thought it would fit. Oh no, it almost does. It's like one square that doesn't fit. Oh, whatever. Oops. I accidentally full screened it. Did I screw the stream? No, it didn't. Okay. Oh, looks like we win. Gotta remember to pause just before it's over. So that we can see what wins. Does Western Animation win? Or does Anime win? The important question that nobody asked. Alright, nice. Alright, so here we go. We have Western cartoons with a grand total of 310, and anime with 339. I guess it's time to start buying body pillows of Botan at this point. Can't argue with the results. So far, Brutal Doom is the best Doom of all time, and anime beats Western cartoons. Is there something wrong with my version of Roller Coaster Tycoon? Alright, you can have a recount. It just got worse. God damn it. I bet I know what happened. I bet as soon as I did advertisement and they saw some weeaboo found this, saw what was going on, and got all of his friends over to buy the red balloons. Unbelievable. Can't believe it. Well, anybody get good recommendations for an anime to watch? Because I think you have no choice but to watch it. Oh god. There's somebody on this. There's a few pure souls on this train. Trying to find who the hell's on the current one. I guess I'll follow Guest. I want to see what happens, because I imagine what's going to happen is that he's going to get... like, he's going to be fine, and he gets to the end and he suddenly needs to vomit. He's happy about it. He loves going at terminal fucking velocity. 80 miles an hour is not quite terminal velocity, but, I mean, it's pretty fast. Oh no, he's fine. He's barely nauseous. Okay. Alright, well. I'm christening you the shit brick. The greatest roller coaster that should never have worked. What a way to go out in here. Go out in this stream. Unbelievable. Alright, well. That was successful. So, that means Crumbly Woods is next. Oh boy.